I got this BMB 5-wheeler. It was junk. These things were made between 1974 and 1976. There's only 110 5-wheelers ever made, and 3 of them in this. As far as this head salesmen know, there's only 3 in this configuration. Which this has a full seat on it instead of a bucket seat. It's all back original except for the engine. And as soon as I can find the right engine, it'll be going on there.
What kind of engine do you have on it?
I've got a Honda 11 horse right now, and it needs it because it was free. I have need to find a Briggs & Stratton 10 horse electric start, a horizontal shaft. Every chain and every bearing has all been replaced. It's been totally repainted. And how I found out that it was a BMB was I found a partial tag on it that said Flexo Ride. And that, when part of it said patented, so I looked up Flexo Ride on the patent, but I couldn't find it on the patent, so I looked under trademarks. It was under trademarks, and it told me the BMB made it. And they were bought out by Rhino, and then they bought out by Alamo Group. So I called Chamber of Commerce in Holton, Kansas, where this was made, and they got hold of the daughter of the owner of BMB. He couldn't be much help, unfortunately, because he has Alzheimer's. But one of his relatives, who was a head salesman, sent me all the paperwork, owner's manual, schematics, wiring diagrams, everything I needed. The 3-wheeler is, you could get in the same configuration. They had 4 or 5 different configurations for the front end, which include the bicycle tires, small skinny tires and big fat tires. 5-wheelers had the big fat tires like this. Just locating parts was a challenge, but we got it done.
And the head salesman also gave you all the documentation and the schematics for it?
Yes. He sent them to me. He's in Reading, Pennsylvania. His name's Robert Bottenberg. And BMB stands for Bottenberg, Miller, Bottenberg. It's all chain drive. The 2 axles in the rear are live. It's awesome to drive in snow and to play with. I use it now for pulling kitty carts around for Easter and putting it in different parades when I have time. It's been a lot of fun, and it's going to be able to stay. I'm going to stay and give it to my son so his son can play with it. So hopefully it'll be around a few years.
So why did you pick this project?
I picked it because I had never done anything like this before. I never tried to restore anything.
You've been a mechanic all your life and you've never tried to restore one?
No. Made a lot of hot rods, made stock cars, tore things up, built things, but I never tried to restore one back original.
Why was this project so important to you? Because you could restore it? Or you wanted to try to restore it?
I wanted to do it because I had never done it before, and it was a challenge to me to see if I could do it. And, it was a challenge. Finding parts like the brakes for it, finding all the bearings, and learning what made it function. Because originally I started out, I had nothing on it. I had a smaller motor, and I didn't understand it had a variable speed belt drive. And I had put a T92 transmission in front of a 7-horse motor for a while. But there's nothing been modified to the frame so that if I do find the engine I want for it, that it'll bolt right in. It'll fit just like it would if it was factory. But I'm going to keep it and put it in parades and pull. I got some kitty carts I pull with it.
Yep.
And it runs about 30 miles an hour. It's a lot of fun, a lot of power. And my understanding was BMB built the 3-wheelers and these to compete with Honda's 3-wheelers when they first come out back in the 70s. But they only built these 3 years of 74, 75, and 76. And I've been trying to locate parts, but I've only seen one. It was in California, and it was a 3-wheeler, and they had it on YouTube. And the guy put it together, but he didn't restore it back original.
You know this is going on YouTube.
Say again?
You know this is going on YouTube.
It is.
So you will have your 5-wheeler on YouTube at least.
Yeah. But my son got me all LED lights up here in front. I have LED lights for the back. And so that I can run it at night in parades and stuff.
Awesome. Okay, Dad. Well, thank you very much for telling us about your project.
Huh?
Thank you very much for telling us about your project.
Thank you.